Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Ozarks Live on a Friday. How are we doing?
Good to see you. Doing fine.
Good, good.
Running into the weekend.
Yep.
It's just a good thing.
I know, it's time for the weekend. By the way, there's a ton of stuff going on in Springfield this weekend, if you didn't know. This big Route 66 deal is going on downtown.
Yeah.
In and around the square. I think there's going to be like 1 billion people, a lot of antique cars, a lot of food. You name it.
Entertainment.
It's going to be great. Entertainment, lots of that. Yeah. And the new museum, History Museum on the Square is open.
It's open now.
Have you been in yet?
I have not, but that's one of the things that's on that. You better get this done, Tom, quickly. Because I love museums.
Oh, and you'll like this one too. Last Friday, this very time, John Sellers came on.
Nobody better.
And I know, nobody better. And he gave us a little sneak peek. So we showed you some pictures before, and now you can go see it for yourself because it is open.
Good.
And it's fun, it's interactive. Allow yourself a little bit of time to listen to the stories and the different exhibits. But yeah, there's a lot to do this weekend. It's going to be a dandy.
Well, it's really cool when you realize, Route 66 got its designation right here in Springfield. Across the country, Chicago, all the way to, California, boom. This is where it got its name.
Yeah, and a lot of people come here because of that. We knew that. You know, a lot of people travel Route 66. But I think Springfield stands out in that regard just because of our history. And of course, Red's Giant Hamburg has opened.
That opened
the
Monday.
new iteration has opened, and I'm hearing really good things about that.
Got to go there too.
Got to go there too.
I may get that this weekend.
That
sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Because I like a good hamburger.
Well, no kidding. Nothing like a delicious hamburger. This weekend, sure, might be a little bit of a wait this weekend because of what I just talked about. But don't give up hope.
Well,
I'll wait. Work out.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
Do they still give you the beans on the side, do you know?
Oh, I don't know.
I think that's what they used to do, the hamburger, and then give you a little thing of beans.
A little side of beans, really? I don't know. I was never at the old one, so I don't know what the new one has. I don't know what the old one had.
This is just what I've heard.
Although there's a menu board in the museum on the square, like some original menu boards from not only Red's, but some other Route 66 era sort of hot spots that people really will remember, nostalgic. They'll look at it and go, wow, I remember eating everything on that menu.
You talk about Route 66 starting here. Well, so did the drive-in start here. Red's was the first place, I guess, with a drive-up window anywhere in the world. Yeah. So that's pretty cool, too.
He was a forward thinker. And can you imagine back in the day, people doing a story like, the newspaper, TV station saying, he's actually handing their food through a window.
You don't have to get out of your car.
Yeah, I'll bet that would be
to a window.
It would be fun to go through the archives and see if we could find that, because I wish I'd thought of that before now. That would be really funny to see the original story on on how.
One of the who'da thunk it kind of things.
Yeah.
Let's go try this out, and now everybody does it.
That'd be so interesting to see. Now they have 2 of them, 2 lanes, it's all different.
Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Lots, Springfield is a historic town. We're right there on the square. Wild Bill Hickok, boom. Davis Tutt, boom.
Yeah, there's a big part of the exhibit at the History Museum on the Square has to do with that. And by the way, the view out the windows upstairs in that building are just stunning.
Sweet.
So hopefully we'll have good weather and we'll have a ton of people. It'll be great fun.
All right.
Good stuff.
Now the end of the week is here, finally. We have a great show for you leading into this weekend. We get to focus on some fitness.
Yep, never a bad thing. Plus later we're going to be making something delicious in the kitchen. It's his recipe. But before we get to all of that, we're going to show you what is on our radar. Okay. We love to try new food around here.
Yes, we do.
On Ozarks Live. Okay. There is a new product from Bush Beer that is bound to be just what you need at the crack of dawn. Check it out.
Out at the cabin, fresh mountain air. Wake up, we got good times to share. Crack open a can of the finest blend. Get that Bush Latte feeling with my best friend.
Bush Lattes feature a thick foam, great aroma, and of course a finish that's crisp and cold as a mountain stream.
The crisp way to greet your day. Grab a cup of Bush Latte.
How about that Bush Latte?
Great commercial.
Isn't that funny?
Bush Latte.
Bush Latte, there you go. The vintage theme commercial plays homage to all of those retro coffee ads from the 70s and 80s. You know, some of the ones around Christmas kind of bring a tear to your eye.
Yes,
okay.
Best part of waking up. Yeah.
Exactly. They nailed it. Okay, here's the deal. It is Bush Light, original taste and all. So apparently it's just a temporary fun rebrand. It's not going to come out tasting like latte. I was a little sad about that, but you know.
Well, I am too now.
Well, anyway, it's just a fun thing, so expect to start seeing that. According to Trend Hunter, by the way, Bush Latte will be available in 30 packs through much of the Midwest, including Missouri. So there we go again, making history.
Starts, yeah, very good.
Best part of Wake It Up.
Okay, today's find for me was easy. Earlier this morning, Joy was very excited about something she spotted, something worthy of On the Radar. Suddenly, her face dropped. She almost started crying, and I heard her say under her breath,
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, she went, big deal. It doesn't even taste like a pickle. And cast the article aside. Well, that was enough for me. Having never heard someone utter that sentence, I knew I had to know more,
I
Joy.
stand by my decision.
I did, yeah. After an extensive search on my part, I discovered the cause of her cavalier dismissal. Turns out, Funko is launching their new Pickle Rick cereal. Pickle Rick, there it is. It's a green-colored, multigrain, incredibly tasty breakfast treat that's fun for the whole family. It'll be easy to spot on store shelves as it comes in a box adorned with a very angry-looking Pickle Rick. I mean, could anything be better? Well, yes. How about this? Each box of Pickle Rick cereal contains this incredible bonus, a Pickle Rick toy. There you go, sweet. So the cereal you have always wanted, and I know you have, is almost here. Look for its debut on September 20th for about $15 a box.
Yeah, you heard right.
No, that's cheap at any price. This is Pickle Rick. Oh yeah, sorry, Joy. Pickle flavoring not included.
That's why I said no to this one. I'm like, this was on my radar and then it was off my radar, because if it's not a cereal that tastes like pickle, frankly, I don't want it.
But it's Pickle Rick.
Who's Pickle Rick?
Pickle Rick from Rick and Morty. Everybody out there knows this poor Joy. I have to educate her every now and then. She just doesn't get it.
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm behind. Don't care. Maybe I do care. Maybe it's the thing I'm missing that I never knew I needed. Rick and Morty.
It will help complete you as a person.
Will it? Because heaven knows I need that. Rick and Morty. I was going to Google, so I'd be all up to speed on that.
Rick and Morty. Pickle Rick!
Advertise a pickle cereal if there's no pickle flavor. It's not right.
No, it's Pickle Rick cereal. Cheerios doesn't have cheer in it.
Yeah, but they make flavors.
Yeah, I know.
Pickle Cheerios, bring them on. I'm going to make you eat that when they do it. No. I swear I am. Okay, I've got something new for all you runners out there. Okay, Nike is always coming up with something new. Among the latest that they have, check this out, the new beanbag soled shoe called the Joyride. Really? Interesting. The sole of this shoe is filled with loads of tiny, squishy, spongy little beads that take the shape of your foot.
Oh.
It looks like you've got like a little Tupperware down there with food in it or something, doesn't it?
It does. It really does.
Nike claims the Joyride, great name by the way, will allow you to run on any surface without feeling as much stress on your heels, shins, or knees. Isn't that what all those shoes are supposed to do? Okay, they're made to expand in all directions when your foot lands on the ground. So it's kind of the same feeling apparently you get when you sink into a beanbag chair. So I find
like
that
the sound of it.
Yeah, that now just be warned, as every running shoe that's decent, I suppose, and I'm not a runner, will set you back a fair amount of money. These are like $180. But people who run and they run a lot, they need a good shoe.
Okay.
So, you know.
Well, you have to have a good base.
You have to have a good base.
So sometimes you do have to pay. Now these men's and women's styles, okay?
Yep, the Joyride, the beanbag shoe. Yeah, always coming up with something new. Now you know.
I like the sound of it.
Heard it here first.
Buying 2 bean bags would be cheaper, though. Coming up, we get to sit down with someone who knows all the ins and outs of keeping your home cool this summer.
And you need to do that this weekend. Don't go away. Ozarks Live is just getting started.